Can I do that?
What's up, guys? Welcome to Toy Addicts Anonymous Part 2 of the New York Comic Con. What's up, bro?
Road trip edition. What's up?
Oh, oh my God, dude, you're on the road?
I'm on the road, man.
Damn, your wife is driving.
Yeah, that's why you can barely see my face.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
There we go.
What's up? How's the family? How's everybody?
Everybody's good, man. Actually, yeah, that's a lot better there. Uh, yeah, man, everything's good. We're headed up to Orlando. Like I mentioned, I was lucky enough. I got free passes. I won free passes to Halloween Horror Nights from the
Nice.
station that I listen to, 104, The Shark. So
Okay,
we're headed up there. Going to Horror Nights tomorrow. So we're just heading over there now. Going to a hotel, just have some dinner and
nice. What's up,
have
Frankie?
some
How's
sleep.
everything? Let's go. Yes, let's go. Man, we have a bunch of stuff to talking about.
Yeah,
And Mega J Retro is gonna be soon.
sweet.
Um, yeah, he told me he's gonna be in the live with us. But yeah, I mean, crazy stuff today, dude.
Yeah, bro, for sure. I um I was really hyped about the Mondo reveals, man. Uh,
Oh man,
I'm
that was
really yeah, dude. Like some awesome announcements.
that was crazy. Like Mondo, I mean, man, like so many stuff. Like Mondo, let me see if I can pull like some stuff from Mondo. They show actually. Let me go here and let me show you guys. And here we go. Let me get this set up for you guys here, and boom, right there. And we have this.
Turtles.
Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. So, what? Hey, Pablo, what's up, man? Pablo is here also.
What's
Pablo from
up?
Panama. He's gonna be with us at Legion's Con.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, man? And so, talking. Let's talk about this, dude. Like, I mean, I knew they were doing the Ninja Turtle stuff, but the
hmm
Mofubi, right? Whatever, like the vinyls.
Yeah, they've been doing the soft vinyl stuff, and you know, soft vinyl is really like their thing. Like they really love that kind of stuff. Um, but for you and I, we're all about the action figures, right? So
Correct.
I was surprised because I guess what people were asking them to do was do turtles like they did back in the day, where they did like those really cool classic turtles. But they're doing like what they're doing with Motu with turtles. So they're kind of creating their own realistic take of like how they would like to see turtles in a film, and it's amazing. It looks really awesome.
So far, the one they're doing is this one, right?
Apparently, it looks like Donatello is the first one. Yeah,
Man, it looks fantastic. It
yeah.
looks
It's
it looks
interesting because this concept art is not the typical concept art that they show. I don't know if maybe they're changing the their process, but they're just only showing a turnaround of the figure, and they're not really showing. Well, I take that back because he has all the accessories on him. So yeah, the way they're showing this, I feel like this is almost like a 3D render. I don't know if this is actually like a 2D concept art, because they usually show all the stuff like around the figure separately. But in this one, they're showing you Donnie with all his gear on him.
and it's I mean it looks fantastic, but man, like it's loaded with accessories, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they mention anything
Have like
about like alternate heads or anything like that?
no, they didn't go too much into details. They just mentioned, that they're doing turtles and they're gonna do it the way they would like realistic turtles to look.
So
I
we
know
have
Hector
this.
mentioned that.
We have
Yeah.
Alien.
Oh yeah,
So
Alien.
I didn't. I was really busy today, to be honest with you, and I didn't pay attention to the live. But Alien is gonna be also 1/6 scale.
Um, so here's the details that I got. I was gonna try to listen to the panel again, but I heard two key things. One is they're gonna be two packs. Two, they're based on the 1990s Kenner um, Alien and um, the Marines two packs. So it's going to
Okay.
be one Marine and one alien creature. Um, and then one thing that I heard that really got me excited is that James Groman is working on this.
Wow.
So
So it's gonna be 112.
that leads me to think that it's probably not going to be 112. It's probably going to be kind of like what they're doing with the turtle soft vinyls, like the ones that they're doing now. You know that they're like, what is it, like 10 inch?
Yes.
I think it's gonna be something like that. But when you think about it as a two pack, that's a lot of space and a lot of money. So I don't know.
Yep. So the real Ghostbusters, they show two of the new figures coming, and
Three
I mean
figures.
they look awesome, to be honest with you. I mean,
Yeah, we knew that Winston was coming, and we knew that Ray was coming, right? But we didn't know what ghosts are coming with them. So now we know that Winston is going to come with Sandman because that silhouette is for Sandman.
yeah, it
And
looks
then,
awesome, dude.
yeah, and I was looking at pictures of Sandman online today just to kind of refresh my memory. But then if you go back to Ray, do you have the picture of Ray?
Wait a second. Let me go over that.
Ray looks like I don't know who that ghost is, but I was doing some research, and if I think it is who it is, it's gonna be awesome. It's like a really creepy character. But what was really exciting is that we knew they were getting the other two Ghostbusters, but they revealed that they're doing Janine, which was the third reveal
But I got a question for you. Like they show her, but they show her by
in
itself.
silhouette, right? But that makes sense because it's too early, right? We know we're getting the other two Ghostbusters. They just wanted to give us a teaser. Obviously, she's going to come with some sort of ghost. She probably come with, you know, who I hope she comes with, the ghost, the animated version of Slimer. That would be a really cool two pack.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sounds about right. Man, but man, they have some like this. This came out of the left field, dude.
Hmm. And that's crazy because from what I heard, not only are they doing figures, but they are doing reproductions of the game cards, and they're going to do posters, and they're going to, so it's like a big brand deal. They're not just doing figures, they're doing posters. um I don't know if they mentioned something about a soundtrack, but it was like a big brand thing where they're doing a lot of stuff for
Uh,
Yu-Gi-Oh, not
Dude,
just figures.
I remember back in the days. I was into the cartoon, to be honest with you. Like back in the days when I was in Panama, I was kind of like watch. I wasn't like super fan, but I was kind of like watching the cartoon,
Hmm.
and it was. I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty good. So yeah, I mean that's exciting. Um, and then we have this.
That's really cool, man. That was a really fun movie from the early 2000s. I really like that movie. So it's going to be an interesting, take. If you know about the squads, it's like basically just having a bunch of characters all together in one box. So the last one they did was the Real Monsters. So
Mhm.
this is going to be the next one. So we're probably going to get Goofy. his son, um, the guy that was like a musician, that
Okay.
and the girl that he's in love with. So it's probably a four pack of all those
Wow.
characters.
And these are gonna be what? 1/6, 1/12.
If I'm not mistaken, I think those are probably like more along, not exactly 1/12 scale, a little bit bigger, maybe like they'll probably be like 7 or 8 inch tall.
Okay. And we
Yeah,
have the Nightmare Before Christmas, dude.
and a nightmare vessel. So what that means is they're probably gonna do Jack Skellington as like a pumpkin head, and you open it, and inside it's gonna come with other characters from the movie
So it's gonna be pretty much like what they have going on with the new
with the Halloween,
with this
yeah,
one,
and
correct?
the American Werewolf in London
And
also.
they have, yeah, and they have also this one right here.
Yeah, that one is like, I love that movies. I would love to get that.
So these are already for sale.
The Halloween one is for sale, and then they had a limited edition glow in the dark pumpkin Nightmare Vessel, which I'm not sure is sold out already. By the way, one thing that's sold out is Faker. Faker is gone.
Oh wow! So it
Yeah,
lasted 1 day, pretty much
one day.
1 day and a half.
Hmm.
What
Oh, I
about
don't know
this,
what
dude?
time it sold out today. Oh, dude, that's insane. That right there is insane because looking at what Mondo has done with X-Men animated, with Spider-Man animated, and now Gargoyles. Oh my goodness, bro! Like that's. I mean,
I'm really curious about this one because you think they're gonna pull pretty much this, because one of the things that I'm not like super fan of is what NECA did with the
the
gargoyles,
wings.
where the wings, one, I mean, you need to buy another figure to get the folded wings, and then you have the open wings, and it was really like uncomfortable, like, to be honest with you, because I have Goliath, and
Hmm.
to put him on the shelf, when I bought him at the first time, I was like, damn, this thing takes a lot of real estate for a 7-inch action figure, you know?
Yeah,
And I'm curious, like, what's gonna be the approach on the gargoyles, especially with the wings.
I think if we look at what they've done before, it's probably going to be something where they'll either give us articulation on the wings, or they'll give us both, you know, the closed draped wings and the open wings, but then probably you have to get the timed edition to get both versions of the wings. And then there'll
But you
be a
think,
regular edition.
but you think they're gonna include that on the time edition, or it's gonna be on the regular edition? Like, that's my.
Always, what they do with timed edition is they always do the most accessories and stuff with the timed. So it's probably going to be something along those lines. It's tricky, because it's such a big scale. And then, if they go really big and they do like all these different wing variations, how much is that thing going to cost? You know what I mean? Because
I mean,
we're already getting close to the $300 marker with these figures. So if they do that, and if they give us all those wings, it's easily going to be $300 for each gargoyle.
because
The
I'm
good thing
thinking,
is that they're all different sizes. So Goliath would probably be more expensive, but like, if you got Lexington, for example, he's little and green, he probably wouldn't be as expensive as Goliath. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking really serious about this, because I will. I'm assuming the actual gargoyles are going to be pretty much the scale of Sabretooth, right? Am I correct? Or
I mean, they're going to be 1/6. I don't know if they're necessarily going to be as big as Sabretooth. I think I could see Goliath being more like kind of like Omega Red size. Because Sabretooth is huge. Because you got to think about with Sabretooth, He's got that big fur on his back, you know, so that adds height to the figure. But I don't know if he would need to be that big. Um, it's
Because
interesting.
the humans needs to be pretty much. I mean, if they're gonna go the same style they're been doing like the Spider-Man series and all the stuff, I will say the humans they're gonna be pretty much the size of Spider-Man or X-Men figures, right? Like the humanoids.
Right. Yeah,
So
like if they do Xanatos and Eliza Maza, they'll be smaller. Yeah, in
so
comparison.
Gargoyle, the Gargoyles needs to be like a little bit bigger, taller. I will say maybe well, Omega Red, maybe like Venom
Yeah.
size.
With by the way, Venom. Did you see the teaser? Venom 1/6 is dropping next week.
Yeah, they tease Venom. Yeah, it's dropping. I'm assuming maybe next Tuesday,
Tuesday probably. Yeah, Monday
probably.
will be the pictures, and then Tuesday is a drop.
But yeah, I mean, listen, Mondo. I mean, they just killed it with their panel. And I mean, it was insane, dude. But one of the things that I want to talk about, man, is there's a lot of stuff, but this thing right here, dude.
We talked about it yesterday, and we kind of figured we got it right to an extent. I'm really surprised that they decided to go with two options instead of making it a tier. So it's like, oh, you want Ghostbusters 1? We got you. You want all in and have both versions? We got you. But it's like giving the consumer the opportunity to pick which one they want. That's awesome, man.
What's up, Damian? Damian is here. Well, let me put Frankie Rivera. Make sure I got Faker exactly when I went up. Not a minute later. Just wish I got
Well,
two. Yeah, I mean,
I like Frankie's image there. It's cat's hair.
Damien, what's up, man? Good to catch up, dude. Yes, for sure. You're always on time, my friend. Everybody's on time here. So, I mean, one of the things that I was like kind of like curious is like I was talking to one of my best friends today, and I was like, well, this offering right here, pretty much tells you. So get the $400 one.
I mean, not really, and I'll tell you why. Because um, I I feel like we talked about this in yesterday's stream. I love Ghostbusters, right? But for me, at least for me, I am completely satisfied with the initial offering. I don't care for the Ghostbusters 2 suits. Um, I'm fulfilled with the initial offering.
But we're talking about like this is my take on this, right? Um,
Hmm.
I'm not a fan, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna get this Haslab. Um,
I think
but
I am.
if I was a, if I was a fan, uh, man, for $50 more, you're getting four figures. You're getting a total new accessory for the actual car. You're getting the proton packs, and you're getting all the effects.
Yeah,
So, just for $50 more, you know.
I just feel like I'm. I'll tell you what I'm not feeling. I was looking at those renders, and man, those Ghostbusters look hideous, man. I don't think they
You
look.
did it.
Do you think they look good?
I'm gonna show you the picture that you like the most. I
The
think you
Egon.
mentioned this yesterday. So this one.
Yeah. No, there's a picture, and they talked about it on a panel how they updated the sculpt and the likeness and all this stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I was looking at the renders, like of all of them standing facing forward,
Uh-huh.
and Winston looks nothing like Winston. Um, the only one that looks kind of like Dan Aykroyd is Ray, and Egon a little bit, and I would say um, Peter is like he doesn't really look like Bill Murray, man. Like I don't know. It's just with the technology that Hasbro has, and that's like if they unlock the either car, we get Tully, right? Is that what it is?
I believe he was an early bird.
In the first 2 weeks is what they said. So
Yes,
if we back the project in the first 2 weeks, we get Tully.
correct.
But is that with either version of the car, or do we have to get the all in?
I don't. That's a great question, to be honest with you.
Because
And
they should just give you the option of, because let's face it, it's $50, but it's $50. Let's say some people are like me. I don't care. I already have the first Ghostbusters
mhm,
individual. I just need their car and the Ghost and Slimer. So we should be able to get Tully regardless of what version of that the one we back.
yes, yes.
You know?
Let me double check. Let me go into the page and to see what's going on with that, because I want to see. That's a great question from you, and I want to see what is said. Um, I need to go to. Let me look for it. This is so confusing because I'm used to my app, and on the
Yeah.
main page, it's
They
totally different.
they mentioned it's weird because when I went into the Pulse app, it didn't mention anything about Tully, but then I saw on their Hasbro Pulse Twitter they announced the Tully. So I don't know if they updated the Pulse app after that, but I mean, not to like stay on this for too long, but I feel like it should be available for either version of the car.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially, you know why? Because Tully is from part one. He's not from part two. So it wouldn't make sense to force people to buy the all in one.
yeah, I mean, here, let me show you. So this is what it is. Then he's here. So
Oh, there he is.
2 weeks, and we'll celebrate hilarious Ghostbuster, empty Ghostbuster 2, without including the Ghostbuster special bonus Ghostbuster Plasma anniversary, minimum backers, 14 days campaign. All backers will receive the 6-inch Louis Tully
Okay.
Ghostbuster action figure. Yes, that means that the early bird special is unlocked in the first 2 weeks. Everyone that backs the project throughout the duration of the campaign will receive this awesome Ghostbuster action figure.
Okay. So
So
back
it
the
doesn't
project in
say
general.
it
Got it.
doesn't say anything about the the if it's the deluxe version or the
And
regular version.
that makes more sense. It's exactly what I thought it would be, and that's good. I don't know, man. I just feel like I know we already have them. They came out. We talked about it yesterday that you can get them pretty cheap and stuff, but I just feel like really, I think this should have been a standalone retail release and give people the option to buy Ghostbusters 2 suits if they want them or not, Like they
And
should have had the original suits.
we have people commenting. To be honest, I have never done any HasLab. However, I adore the Ghostbuster offering. So yes, I'm in. That's Damien.
That's cool.
Um, says I have a downscale Marvel Legends Yayo classified to keep money spare for the Ecto one. Frankie Rivera says I ordered the Ghostbuster HasLab, but I'm still not 100% sold. So
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. I
Frank
mean,
is not.
it's amazing because it has sounds, it has lights, it even lights up inside on the radio. Um, I mean, for true Ghostbusters fans, it's a must have. And
Yeah,
the price is really good.
yeah, I really like the price, to be honest with you. Let me see what Pablo said. Pablo says, I don't know how I'm going to do too many things one after other also at the same time. Yes, I mean, priorities. Priorities
Priorities.
is
Absolutely.
what happened.
Absolutely. I mean, like, that's the struggle right now.
Yeah, especially, man, like going back to this, right? Going back to this, let me go to the page and let me go to the main page again, and we have this right here.
Yep. And I kind of called it yesterday. It's not a straight repaint. It's actually a brand new figure,
It is
but
not
it's
a straight. It is not a strain repaint. You're
no,
right.
and it's 4 inches shorter than the initial Sentinel Haslam.
It's 22 inches, and the
Mhm.
original one was 26, almost 27, right?
Correct, 26.3, I think. But still, this thing is huge. It's beautiful. It's cartoon accurate.
Oh, Mega J is
Uh,
here. Let's add my boy to the stage.
what's up, Jay?
Hey guys, I thought we were doing this later. I got the message wrong, but
No,
I'm almost home, so I just
don't
wanted to
worry.
pop in and say hi. So as soon as I get back home, I'll join you guys.
Oh, for
Uh,
No,
sure, dude.
but
no
you know what?
worries, man.
I'll stay on. You know, we'll talk.
You can
I'm
stay. You
loving
can stay.
I'm
We're
loving this
talking
stuff.
about the Sentinel right now.
Yeah.
So what do
And
you think, dude?
so I figured it was going to be around. I figured this was what it was going to be. It's going to be a new Sentinel that they create with the cartoon colors, right? So I was very much the same train as both of you guys yesterday, and I'm happy. I'm happy to see it, and in a lot of ways too. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't buy the now that I see this out. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the the HasLab because
Dude,
now at least I can pick this one up.
you mentioned that yesterday, and you were like, "Oh man, I'm so bummed that I never got the first Sentinel." And well, that's good because we don't know how it's gonna be this one, this and that, and boom, it's a
I
huge
never,
Sentinel, brand new.
yeah, I never got the original Sentinel, but remind me, how much was that Haslam?
It was a good one. It wasn't too expensive. It was I think if I remember right, it's three. I think it
Three
was like
something.
300. Yeah, 350, 300. No, I think it was
Wow.
300. 299. I think it was
So,
299.
so this is like almost half of that, and obviously it doesn't have the tentacles and stuff like that, but it's perfectly sized and scaled, and then it's based on the '97 cartoon, so it's like,
You know how what's really funny about this? They're using the same effects they put all the time in Iron Man, but like oversized.
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful. It's beautiful, but at the same time, uh, I like the fact that it's just a little bit smaller than the Sentinel HasLab, but he can still hold the characters in his hand. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
I mean, 22 inches is big, dude.
yeah,
Like
dude, that's huge.
it is big. It is huge, dude. That's a big action figure.
Like what's Galactus? Galactus is like 30, no? 32
30,
inches.
32, something like that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
picture this Galactus in a detail shelf. He was fitting in my detail shelf. I need to take one of the actual
the
um,
shelves off.
shelves on the detail, and he fits perfectly with two
Yeah,
spaces. So that's big.
yeah, it's a lot of space. But yeah, this
I
thing
mean,
is nice. It's crazy. I'm happy for
it
X
look
Men fans.
it looks awesome, dude. It looks really, really good. I mean,
Are you
man, look
getting
at
one?
Yeah, it's up for pre-order right now, right? Like, what is the
Yeah,
price?
$175.
That's not
So
bad. That's like
no,
half the cost.
yeah.
for premium members, it's free shipping. So yeah, and it's of
Well,
course exclusive.
actually, I don't know if they changed it, but when you pre-order Dragon Man, it says free shipping because orders over $75 get free shipping. So I don't think you need to be a Pulse Premium to get free
Let's
Yeah,
shipping on
I,
this.
I, I
let's
seem to remember that too. But Pulse still gets free shipping regardless, right? So
yes, let's try
Yeah,
this right now. I'm here.
add to cart.
Let me go
Qua-
to checkout.
Quantity 5.
I'm gonna put 10. Yeah, you may be right. No, shipping is gonna be $7.
Really? Okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting. I guess
shipping
because of
method $7.
maybe
Yes,
because of the size. Maybe because of the size.
yeah.
Because Dragon Man is obviously a smaller piece, even though it's huge, but it's not huge Sentinel scale huge.
I mean, I mean the price is not bad, dude, at all. To be honest with you.
I gotta sidebar mention this. I'm on the turnpike right now, and there's a cyber truck on the opposite lane in like a really bright yellow, and it has the Batman emblem on both sides, and on the back it has a silhouette of Batman, and it says "I'm Vengeance."
Oh my god.
so
So if
JP,
it,
you're in the same boat as me. You're heading home too, right?
I'm headed to Orlando right now. Actually,
He's
Oh
heading to
wow,
Orlando.
yeah, family and
Yeah,
I are heading to Halloween Horror Nights.
yeah.
yeah, he's
You you
having
you you
fun.
guys you guys were okay though, right? JP, and I know Jorge. Sorry, Carlos is not affected, right? But you guys are okay too,
No,
right?
thankfully we were in the southern region of Florida,
Mm.
so at least in my neck of the woods, we didn't even get a drop of water, which was insane. Unfortunately, other folks up north, it was mostly the West Coast and the central, closer to the West Coast region that got slammed. So we got really,
Badly,
really lucky. Yeah, we got super
badly,
lucky.
Wow,
badly. So yeah,
wow.
let me go ahead and pull some more stuff because one of the things that I want to touch is this thing right here, and I'm wondering when Mesco is gonna like offer this set.
Do you
It's been
think
a
it's gonna be a set like per se, or do you think it's gonna be maybe like something modular that comes in separate parts?
it is weird because this thing uh, they're always presenting this chamber with the car, which is already big. So I don't know if they're gonna do the two things at the same time, which I doubt it. But since they presented, I mean, they went and they showed the all black dog nocturnal.
Right.
So I'm wondering if it's gonna be something that they're gonna like offer with the dog. Look at this car, dude.
Yeah, that's insane.
It looks really insane. And then you have these frogs, and
Yeah,
so I don't know if they're gonna offer that with the frogs. Like, what's gonna be?
I feel like the
Then
frogs are gonna be probably like a two pack, and the car will be its own thing, and the chamber will be its own thing. To put all this stuff together would would be super expensive.
I mean, listen, like how much was how much was the actual Ghost Rider? It's 200 and something, right?
I think it was 300. The one
I
with the
mean,
motorcycle? Oh,
this car is big, dude. Like to have that car with the chamber, I don't think that's gonna happen.
no, no. I think it will be everything will be separate. Or maybe the car with the frogs. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I have some friends that were there today. They were
Did
taking
your
some
doc
shots.
knock? Did your doc knock ship already?
And no, but one of my friends over there, he got a couple, and he's gonna give me his. Meanwhile, mine arrive.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So yeah, we're gonna kind of like do an exchange there. Uh, but I mean, that dog nocturnal, dude, like it's sick, dude.
Yeah.
The old black one, man. I was really like impressed with that
Mhm.
one.
It looks
And
like almost like a prototype because there's no detail. It's just black, you know. And I know they've done stuff like that before. It's just for me visually, I like the color version of the Doc Nocturnal. Like if I got the all black one, it would probably just be like, you know, just to have it as a grail piece or because I'm sure it's going to be super limited.
and one of the things that we didn't talk yesterday was this Jada toys.
Yeah, so they revealed Akuma finally.
I mean, it looks fantastic, dude.
He does, he does. Was there
It look,
another character revealed in that group, or it's just
I
Akuma?
don't think so. I think the only one that we were missing was pretty much Akuma, because I think this guy that looks like a Native American, I think he
DJ?
was already. Yeah, they
I don't
show him up.
remember seeing DJ. I thought it was Balrog that they had shown, the boxer.
Really?
Yeah, I might be wrong, but uh, and T Hawk, had they shown him before too?
I
The
have no
Indian?
idea.
Well, T Hawk is the one you're talking about, the one in
Yeah,
blue,
this
right?
is the one. This is the one I was talking about.
DJ is the African American with uh with a with a tail.
No, I think he's not from Brazil or something like that.
Um, could be, could
I
be.
think he's Brazilian because he's dressed like he's fighting capoeira.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's a
Yeah,
capoeira.
yeah, that's like a capoeira guy, and they
I was
also,
I was curious. You said you had somebody over there, right?
yeah.
Um, did they go to Jada today? Because you know how during Comic Con Jada would bring out something new every day. I'm
Oh,
wondering
wait a
if they've
second.
updated their cases.
Pablo say he's from Jamaica.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Because I think in the game he says something like Rastafari type stuff when
Okay.
yeah in the game.
And Damian says double dragon figures are coming too. Love the
Yeah.
Honda and Blanca. Yeah, Blanca looks amazing, dude.
Hmm.
But I mean, you said, I mean, they were there. I think.
I'm just curious because, for example, what they did at Comic Con, they showed Shaggy from Scooby Doo, right? And then the next day they brought out the Mummy, and then the next day they brought out the Ghoul. So I'm wondering, because since we already saw the Ghoul and Shaggy, and the only new one revealed was Scooby, I wonder if they were going to show Wave Two. So if they're going to show another monster,
Okay, that's a good question. I mean,
maybe tomorrow, you know.
yeah, I mean, man, I they show so many stuff, dude. It is like outrageous, dude. The amount of stuff they show up, and one of the things. Let me say, I'm trying to look for the dog nocturnal. And I mean, that dog nocturnal looks fantastic, dude. The one
Yeah,
that is all black.
I was watching The Amazing's review, and it's just a really awesome figure. Like, there's so many options to display him in, you know.
And I think, I think like, With Jada, that's a good question, but I didn't see anything like kind of like exclusive from them. I think they were offering the same exclusives they were offering with at San Diego Comic Con. To be honest with you,
That 2 pack of Ken and Ryu.
yes,
Uh,
yes, that's to
yeah,
me.
and would be interested if we have somebody do maybe like a walkthrough and talk to the guy from Jada, because I want to get a release date or like a drop date for the Scooby Doo line. Like, when are those going up for pre-order? Obviously, we saw Shaggy in the box, so we know those are really close to launching. But just to get a date and also to see who's gonna come with Scooby Doo, or maybe Scooby Doo is coming out with the Mummy or the Ghoul. You know what I mean? And it's probably 2 figures per wave. But didn't they say it was gonna be two monsters and a human, or two monsters and a
Something like
Scooby
that.
gang?
They were talking about that. Like yes. Let me double check here. Man, Jada is killing it, dude. You saw the tiger, Tony the
Oh,
tiger.
dude, no. What about the Fruity Pebbles, Fred Flintstone and Barney
Oh
Rubble?
my God, the Flintstones. Dude. Like,
Those,
let me
that's
show
like
this.
that's like so smart of them, because instead of having to go after the Flintstones license, they're just like, it's a loophole. They're like, oh, they're in the cereal, so we can Barney. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Damien said, just let you know, a few more Marvel Legends review are being kept for MCM London Con next weekend. Wow,
MCM
more
London.
Marvel
Okay,
Legends.
I'm curious. Yeah, they just. I mean, the Sentinel was a big reveal. I was expecting maybe another wave of figures or something else, but the Sentinel, and then from Hasbro, it's pretty cool as far as the reveals. They got the Sentinel, which is a big deal, and then the Ecto One is a really big deal.
Yeah, totally.
Did you see the Star
Uh,
Wars offerings? Any of that catch your
dude,
attention?
I did not check anything Star Wars, to be honest with you. I
I could tell you
totally.
there's one thing that caught my attention, and it's from the new show Skeleton Crew that's dropping on Disney Plus. There's a werewolf looking bounty hunter from the Black series. That's from that show, and he looks amazing. He reminds me of the werewolf from the Cantina from A New Hope.
Hmm. No, I totally miss everything Star Wars, dude. Like, it wasn't on my loop, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
Uh, I did not pay
Yeah, that Fred
attention to.
Flintstone is awesome.
Man, he looks fantastic, dude. Everything.
And
I mean,
obviously, there's going to be alternate heads because he's angry in there in that prototype. But I'm sure he's going to have like a smiling face.
man, they look so freaking awesome, dude. I'm blowing
Yeah.
away with this. Like, I can imagine. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna show like down the road more because this is based on a serial.
Well, it's interesting because it's not just cereal. Because we got the Chester Cheetah. That's not a cereal. So they
Yeah, but
could
I'm
do
talking about the
mascots
other
for other.
characters. I'm
Oh
talking
no,
about
yeah,
the other
yeah.
characters.
The one that I'm dying to see is Captain Crunch. I can't wait to see them do Captain Crunch.
And that guy looks amazing.
Yeah,
He's coming soon, I think.
yeah. Those figures are cool, and like that that line has really like grown by leaps and bounds. Like, how many figures are already out? Are already available? There's like 20, right?
Man, counting like you have this girl. What's her name? Chun
Cammy?
Li.
Oh, Charlie.
Chun Li. You have Ryu. You have Ken. You have the guy that looks like Bruce Lee. What's his name?
Oh, cool. They're selling the DJ, Cammy, and Guile wave at NYCC.
Yeah, it's, I mean, they have so many characters already out. Like, it's
You
insane.
have them all, right? So far?
I have them all, but not all the they have too many. So look, this is the
Variants?
offering. These are the two exclusive from San Diego Comic Con on the bottom of the shelf.
Yeah.
And let me put them right like that. And then on the top you have, this one is out already. Chun Li. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight out without counting eight, nine, 10. Like we have kind of like 12 because
Okay.
there's also the exclusive for a Pulsmar exclusive that I have.
Right. Right.
Uh, and you have the pink Chun Li, and you have the red one from Target exclusive.
Ooh, I like this question. Damian Ristori. I need to ask you guys a serious question. Would you like Marvel Legends based on the Abso-fucking-lutely? I grew up, uh, you know, fun fact, I grew up in a Cuban household. My grandparents came from Cuba in the 60s, not a lick of English in the house. I was like what you would call an ESOL kid. And I learned English watching the Spider-Man 1960s cartoon. So absolutely, if they could do that version, and if you're a fan of that, Damien, the Mezco 112 Spider-Man stuff is based on that. If you look at it, the Spider-Man, the Green
Yeah,
Goblin, they're very close to the 1960s. Obviously, they're more like leaning towards the 70s, but uh, if you're a fan of that look, I would definitely recommend those. Of course, Marvel Legends, you can't compare $25 with $112, but
yeah,
yeah,
that's insane.
one Spider-Man that I am like absolutely waiting for, and I don't know, what legal reasons might be keeping it, is I want the 1970s live action Spider-Man figure from the movies and the show from the 70s that he had like the microphone filters in the
Yeah,
eyes. Remember that?
yeah,
I want that figure made so bad, dude.
man, that Akuma looks fantastic, dude.
He does. And he's bigger than the average Street Fighter, right? Like Bison, for example.
Yeah, that's my question done for Hasbro panel next weekend. Oh, nice. So, Damien, you are in Europe. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, trying to think what else was revealed today. I didn't
Well,
see anything tremendous.
today we have the. I'm holding this. Oh, he's in Scotland. Nice, dude.
Cool.
I never been in Europe, dude, because I'm afraid to fly. So I'm gonna go maybe next year. Let's see,
Take some horse tranquilizer and just
dude. I need something I need something really bad. So I wanted to show something. I was kind of like holding on that, but here you
go,
go.
Joe. That's some crazy shit right there because that's some like a polar bear, dude. That's some mythic legions type shit. Like
Dude, that polar bear needs to be huge. And
it's gonna be like people are gonna buy this just for the polar bear.
I mean, it looks incredible. That's my favorite um snake eyes, the commando snake eyes. So retro, so amazing. I mean, it looks fantastic. Man, the blue color, the gloves, purple gloves type, man.
I'm
every.
just curious, what is this exactly? Like, is this like a special missions type skew where they're putting a Joe in a kind of adventure type of setting? Um,
What it means MASS? That's my question.
yeah, we have to do some research on that, but maybe some of our viewers can enlighten us. But I'm just curious why the Snake Eyes is not wearing any Arctic gear. Because obviously polar bears are from the Arctic. So,
I mean, I think he was like that when he. But my question is, he rescued the polar bear or he rescued? I think I don't remember the cartoon. He actually rescued um the wolf, right? Or it was the
oh,
polar bear?
you're talking about Timber?
Yeah,
I don't remember that, man. But I mean, I'm I'm super down for this, like just because of the
it is amazing. It looks fantastic. I'm like, this is my favorite snake eye. So, dude, I'm like pretty like amazed on how he looks, and awesome that they include that polar bear, dude. That's amazing. That's fantastic. And
yeah,
they show also Dr. Mindbender.
retro mind banging.
Yes.
I love
They
that they're doing all these retros because they're leaning more into that '80s original look.
and they show rock and roll.
Dude, I still need the modern one though. I love the modern one with the tats, but this one's awesome.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. The modern one, but this one to me is like 100% a most for me. This one. I rather have a more classic one than the rest of the stuff. And we have also uh, this guy that I don't know who the hell it is. I have no idea.
Oh, I
Do
don't
you
know.
know?
I want to say that's probably something they just created, maybe. I don't think that's like an original character. It's probably something new, like these one-offs that they've been doing lately. Um, looks cool. It's just since I have no nostalgic connection with it. So yeah, they call me crazy, but until we get Snowman and Thundercats Ultimates, the bear can be a stand-in. Damien, great idea, but the
The size?
the snowman rode a cat. No, the snowman he didn't ride a polar bear. He rode a cat.
It
He
was a
rode
cat.
a
You're
like
right.
saber tooth Arctic cat. But it's a cool stand-in. It makes sense what he's saying because it's an Arctic beast, so it could work. But I don't think it's scaled with Ultimates. It's probably a little smaller.
Oh, Pablo.
if
Uh,
if if you're a customizer, Damien, I would give you the advice: buy yourself the Battle Cat from Masters of the Universe Revelation and just repaint it.
okay, Pablo, you send me some images of the actual scene for Snake
With
Eyes.
the polar bear.
Yes, and let me go ahead and pull that from the chat that I have. Let me see right there. So that's the scene.
Okay.
That's really cool. So that's the polar bear right there, and that's Snake Eyes right there rescuing Timber. Let me see
interesting.
if I can put this a little
So
bit
it's
bigger.
based on the Sunbow cartoons.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
interesting. So it's based on the Sunbow cartoons.
that's the old cartoon.
So does this mean? Oh, you know what, dude? I think I don't mean to sound like a dick, but I think that because Super Seven's GI Joe Ultimates line wasn't doing that great, Hasbro said, let's just take over again.
You think so?
Because you know how the Ultimates for Super 7 were, yeah, because you know the Ultimates for Super 7 were based on the cartoon.
Well, you're right. You're right. That's based on the cartoon. I mean, I knew it was based on the cartoon, but what you were like meaning with that?
Um, because Super 7 were the only ones that have been doing the cartoon Joe. But
Okay. What's up, Big Choice?
they're
How's
they're
everything?
they're but they're not selling very well. So maybe Hasbro's like, hey, let's give it a shot ourselves. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I know what you mean. I mean, maybe. And we have also Crystal Ball. What Crystal Ball? What's the name of this guy?
Crystal Ball, yeah.
That guy was one of my favorites when I was a little kid. I kind of
I
like
remember
that.
him, dude. He was really cool.
Really, really cool, dude. Like, man, there's so many cool stuff. Um, like to talk about. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff they show, dude. It is crazy. You hit your hotel already? We lost Jorge?
I'm
Maybe.
pumping gas right now.
Oh,
I'm
you're
here.
pumping gas.
I'm here.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were, dude. You shouldn't be
Had to make a pit
pumping gas.
stop.
You shouldn't be pumping gas and using your phone.
Ooh, I'm gonna light on fire.
I know. So I want to talk about this also. Diamond Select, Marvel Select. Man, that
That's
Archangel.
been that's been shown for a minute though.
I know, but I don't know what's going on with him because who looks like Vincent Price? I think he says Crystal Ball. Yeah,
He
it's been a
does look
while.
like a younger Vincent Price.
I know. This figure is being shown like for a while. You're right, and man, like I don't know why they not releasing this figure.
It's
That
interesting the way Diamond works. They release stuff like weird. I remember at one point they used to release specific Marvel characters only at the Disney store, but now there's no more Disney store. So now they only go straight to retail, to comic book shops and stuff. Like that Captain America that you and I got a while back. I haven't seen that anywhere, like in stores, you know? And it's
yeah.
such a good figure.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And look at this War Machine.
And I think they showed this too. So I don't think there's really any reveals, uh, new reveals at least this year.
Well, they show these Minimates figures, and actually they have one exclusive for the New York Comic Con, which was Van Housen, the wrestler from
Okay.
from AEW or something like that. That was
I'm
their
super
exclusive.
ignorant about this. I don't I don't know.
I think I can hear you, dude.
See, I don't know who the Van Helsing guy is. I don't know who he is.
Van Housen,
He's a
Van
wrestler.
Housen. He's a wrestler. Let me see because I think I posed something about it. Um, early, I think was one of my first posts from the New York Comic Con. To be honest with you, um, where I was talking about this, and this is the exclusive for Minimates. That's the wrestler, Danhausen. Your voice sounds weird, dude. I don't know what's going on. So we lost Jorge. Maybe.
I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Don't worry. Don't worry. So yeah, guys, really interesting. I mean, this was the exclusive for Minimates for Diamond Select Toys. Danhausen, really cool. AEW for the wrestling fans. That was a cool looking figure. Um, and yeah, I mean, so many stuff, man. Like, I'm really, really impressed on the amount of stuff like we have now. Like, it's crazy. Um, it is crazy, totally crazy. But yeah, pretty much that's it. I think I pretty much cover everything, or we cover everything um, for today. Um, let me see this. Jorge's out. Damian, he's falling down. Falling down as well. Well, yeah, everybody, they left me alone, dude. Like, no Mega J, no Jorge, everybody, they left me alone, but that's fine. I mean, I can deal with this. So yeah, guys, pretty interesting. Man, I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow is gonna. I mean, if they're gonna announce anything tomorrow, like, I'm really excited. But to me, the big announce was pretty much the Haslab, the Ecto One, and the Sentinel. Those were my pretty much more exciting news from New York Comic Con this so far. So far, really, really exciting. I just want to say thank you to my brother Sammy and William and also Jimmy Han. They were taking pictures for my Instagram page, the Badass Reviews, and the Facebook. Um, Damian, what it says. Let me see what you say, bro. The RGB goes. These are the Ash and Sandman. Janine may come. It goes. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Good to know. So yeah, guys, like, I'm pretty thankful you guys were hanging out with me here with Jorge, with Mega J. Pretty fortunate to have you here in the chat. Man, thank you so much again, as always. You guys rock. I mean, we're gonna be doing this tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, for the new reveals, if we have new reveals or something like that. So pretty much that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, follow me on Instagram. I have like toy photography, toy news, and everything. Follow me on YouTube, the Badass Reviews. Also, please, that helps a lot the channel. And I mean, talk to you later, and let's see what's going on tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much, and see you later.